What if I told you that one of my favorite moments at work is breaking a rule? Not the dangerous kind, not the reckless kind, the we've been told 100 times not to do this kind of rule. Let me explain. I grew up in a disciplined household. 3 older brothers, strong parents, clear expectations. We followed rules, not loosely, but precisely. Then I doubled down on that environment. ROTC in high school, and later the Virginia Military Institute for college. Places where structure isn't just encouraged, it's demanded. So trust me when I say I understand rules. I respect them. I actually like them. Rules create structure, systems create efficiency, structure creates progress. But there's another side of my brain, and it wakes up the moment someone says, under no circumstances do this thing. Thou shalt not do this thing. Because the second I hear that, my brain, it doesn't let go of it. It just sits there, waiting. And almost like clockwork, within a week, that exact situation will show up. Recently, I was working in a 3D design program at work called Revit. It's a complex computer program with thousands of buttons, endless options, and very clear expectations. And one of those expectations, you never hide an element in a view. I'll spare you the details, but just trust me on this. If I've heard it once, I heard it twice, I even heard it 3 times in the same week when I was first learning it. Everybody said the same thing. Don't hide an element in a view. Got it. Message received. Rule locked in. And then, not too far ago, we hit a wall. We needed to produce a set of drawings, but something wasn't cooperating. We tried everything the right way, the approved way, the rule-following way. 20 minutes passed, then another 30, and 3 people were stuck on the same thing that should have just taken seconds. And then the rookie spoke up. Why don't we just hide the element in the view? Silence. You could feel the room, that pause where everyone knows exactly what's being asked, but no one wants to say yes. Because the question wasn't really about the software. It was, can we break the rule? And then, almost in unison, they both said it. Yeah, go ahead. Now, on the outside, I stayed, I think, relatively calm, professional, composed. But on the inside, fireworks. I mean, full-on 4th of July meets New Year's Eve confetti. Lights, celebration, everything. Because in that moment, something clicked, literally and mentally. We broke the rule, and it worked. Here's the thing. I love systems. I love routines. I love structure. But I've learned something important. No system is perfect. Every rule, no matter how well designed, has its edges. It has exceptions. It has moments where blindly following it actually creates more problems than it solves. And deep down, I think part of me is always searching for that moment. Not to cause chaos, but to understand the system better, to find its limits, to see where the logic bends. Because growing up, we had 2 core rules. Obey whatever our parents said and respect everyone. And if we followed those 2, everything else had flexibility. And that idea, it stuck with me. So now when I see a system that claims perfection, when I hear never do this, a small part of my brain gets curious. Not rebellious, curious. Because I know eventually reality is going to test that rule. And when it does, someone, probably me, is going to ask the question everyone else is thinking. Can we break the rule? So here's my challenge to you today. Build systems, create structure, set clear rules. But don't pretend they're flawless, because one day someone is going to find the gap. And when they do, you have a choice. You can protect the rule, or you can serve the outcome. And sometimes the best thing you can do is just say yes. Yes to the breaking the rule. Yes to taking the shortcut. Yes, do the thing we said we'd never do. Because if the workaround takes 3 hours and the forbidden solution takes 10 seconds, it's not failure, it's clarity. And if you happen to be the person whose brain lights up in that moment, the one who's been waiting for permission to do the thing that we're not supposed to do, just one small piece of advice. Try not to smile too big. Because the person who built the system, they're still trying to come to terms with the fact that, well, that you were right. And maybe, just maybe, a small part of us is still that 4-year-old who asked the question, I'll bet a little bit quietly, where's the line and how far can I push it?